close. Not bad. Milwaukee Democrats. Love it. Hope it's less stressful than last night.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the United States going up against Milwaukee. First pitch coming your way next.
Let's see, man. Weekend Classic, Game 1. Trying to put some of our work last night.
So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Okay, all set.
Checking lineup. I like what he's doing. Gotcha.
To go, and here is Ozzie Smith. Bautista. Well, there's one away. Next to hit, Roman Anthony. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Right side. Steps on first for the out. Two down, base is empty. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
He's actually throwing decent pitches. Just gotta wait for mine.
There's a strike.
0-1.
And that's
I
in the
got a
dirt.
ball, 1 strike.
Thought he's hanging that more.
Volpe.
Roll over it though. All right. Always
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Keeps us alive.
So a man at first. Now here is Jack Caglione.
B, you closing out programs?
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off.
I'd go slider inside or splitter low out.
Up and in. Okay, that's ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field.
I didn't burn
Brings
him
it
enough,
in,
so.
and that's the third out. Back here at American Family Field. And on the mound now, Noah Schultz.
Noah.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Bryce Terang, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And there's the ball.
2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Make him look fun.
Gonna bring up JT Realmuto. Fastball for a strike at 95.
He went.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. And that's too high.
Come on, Blue. Dive.
And there's the strike. One out, base is empty. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Brian Dozier in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Kinsler flashes the leather on the running catch.
No errors on our part, so try to get up here and
back here in Milwaukee. Here's Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Base hit, that was smoked through the infield. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ball 1, no
Jason
strike.
Dominguez. The next to hit takes ball 1. Hit on the ground might be 2. To second, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Jason's at least a little bit
Here's the
faster.
second baseman, Ian Kinsler. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Started after the 1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he went, says Larry Bullard. And he did. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. They fired it quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now a chance for Walker Jenkins. He hauls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That's a bad.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish.
The question is, do we double still on
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
That one
2 balls,
outside.
2 strikes.
And the count's even at 2. Dominguez at second. Kinsler at
3-2.
first. 2 out of the inning. In the air, right side. Bautista. And that's the 4th out.
Swing through. That's a good ball out the left. All right, we got a little bit going there. Got
Bottom
Joey
of the
Bats
second.
coming up
And
here.
now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Schultz back to work.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Dominguez moving under this one. 1 away.
Gotta bring that to
So up next, Matt Wallner.
I feel like I need to bring that camera down. I got it on high tonight.
Drill out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. He brought it back.
Well, that would have been huge if it would have snuck over the glove to take the lead, but great athleticism at the wall, goes up and brings back a homer.
So digging in, Jacob Young. We talked about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
My pillow, bro. It's like, it's annoying.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning, and now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. And that's down, a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Young puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Reached on an infield single his first time. Runner on the go. In the dirt. He throws. See, that's a stolen base. Smith into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
Man at second. In the dirt.
Bravo is beating the Jays.
Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike three. So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Yeah, it was like half and half.
Now the first baseman, Jack Caglione. He's 0 for 1. Almost got him.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Come on, Ryan.
That's one misses. They're now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
Nope, back. I read that late after it slid through.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
Far off foul.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
And it remains 2-2. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 on, 2 outs. 3-2. Pitch out, but no movement. Yeah. Ball 3.
Let's try that one.
And that chance handled. And that is the end. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. Rosario in his 8th season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That misses the zone. 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Anthony Volpe in the box now. Takes strike one. And that misses. And the count is 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished.
Rosario runs. That's in for a strike.
Done. Out.
And
Oh, come on.
that's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. The other way, Caglione. He steps on the bag. One gone, bottom of the third inning. So here's Wade down.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitchers look. For a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
That's inside. One away with a runner at third. Here in the last half of the third. And another ball. That's pitches downstairs.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering if first base open.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Cut off. Now it's 1-0. The tag safe. On the board first. It's 1-6. This is Bryce Corona. And that drops in for a strike.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
0-2 is the count.
2 down, nobody on. And he'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. Kinsler slings to first, and that'll do it.
Get one back here. 6, 7, 8 coming up.
On to the fourth. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Hey! 2-2 is the count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bautista, long run into the gap. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Ian Kinsler, the next to hit. A single his first time. And ball one. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He
I'm not
let
sure
it get
how
deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now, Walker Jenkins rips one to right.
And
Fair
a double.
ball. Headed
Good
for the
snap,
plate.
Walker.
He'll score easily.
No, that
Keep him on
started
the
and ended
replacement
pretty
right
quickly.
there.
No
Keep him on
messing
the
around right
replacement.
there. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That could be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Oh.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Man, he really turned
on
on
him
that
now.
one. Absolutely
I
ripped
think
it
I've got
towards
a
third, but
good idea
quick
what he's
bat-like
throwing.
reflexes down there at the hot
And where
corner to
he's
bring
trying to
it
keep
down.
inside majority. Which
Turang
I can get on that one.
sends
That
it
was
to
a
first.
curveball
That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
But 1-1, bottom of the 4th. We are getting some sticks on the ball here, so.
Back here at American Family Field, ready to go. Bottom
can't
4.
get no,
Here comes Real Muto. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Anthony pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Dozier
So now the
threw out
DH
last
spot.
time.
Ryan Dozier flied out his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off left side. Next
1
pitch
ball,
is
2
outside.
strikes.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Anthony in position. Hauls it in for the out. Yeah, there's 2 away.
Let's get one more here.
Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Fly to left his first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He finds
No
himself
ball,
in a
2
tough
strikes.
situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a
Nope,
knock the
ball
other
1.
way if you can.
Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue.
On a line, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
I feel like that was a strike 3 pitch all day.
Matt Wallner now at the plate. Glove foul, but it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 out with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Young in the box now, takes strike 1. And that's in there for a strike. It quickly 0-2. Out towards right center field. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning.
Those 2 hits, man. Don't like that.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony.
We've went first, then flew out the center, so try to make it work here.
Yamamoto back to work. Wall makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the catcher to hit, Carson Kelly. Both 2 in this one.
I'm late again.
Bautista on the move. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. Jack Caglione will hit next.
That's a ball.
Takes low for ball 1. just off the inside edge. On a line out towards center.
Get down.
That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Trout, the next to hit, takes outside.
Drop for me.
Terrain on the move towards foul ground. Drops into the glove, and that is that.
Not drop in. 7, 8, 9. This one with Noah here.
Back here in Milwaukee, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Step off throw to first. Rosario dives back in. And misses inside. That's off the inside corner. And the count is 2-0. Rosario on the move. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Squares the bunt, but that holds foul. Rosario leads off second with nobody out. And ball forward to a ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the move.
Mayo in the box now, takes strike one. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking,
and a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. So up next, Bryce Terang.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter. Facing a left-handed pitcher, what you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Rosario dives back in. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The flip to the pitcher, covering. Out of the toss to the pitcher. Runners advance to second and third. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. Missed with a changeup. And 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
What do I got to do here, Blue?
2 outs. Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. On a line. And it stays there. One runs in. The second run scores. And it's 3-1.
Well, that's a big at bat. Coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. Nice play. Gone. A 2-run homer. And they add a couple more. It's 5-1. Now here is Jose Bautista. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Walk. Stands in
Hold
here.
on to the count.
Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.
I love that middle in for Dozier.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, I think
Just
key,
late,
if
but
he
I
can
take
get
it
through
to
one more inning, anything
opposite field.
after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Counts 1-0.
Kinsler lays off down low as he digs in for the third time.
That and I left 7 on.
Pulls
God,
it
that
down,
is-
and there's 2 gone. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything
I'm way
right.
on
But in this game of
fastballs,
baseball,
they'll kill me.
not everything is in your control.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
This guy's
to
pounding
the
his
count.
zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Now
1
one
ball,
miss.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, out to short.
Why am I
Volpe
not?
throws it to first in time. That's out number 3.
Like, what is? What is getting me there?
And we're back. And now the center fielder, Jacob Young. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
This to center field. Anthony coming on. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Misses
Inside,
inside. 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball,
That
that's
one
ball.
misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
All of a sudden, you just know where I'm throwing.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
I love
Out
that.
to shallow center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
All of a sudden, turns into the best guy that can take pictures from him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that
Safety's
location,
good.
but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And now Anthony Volpe. First
Inside
pitch
ball.
misses. Strong in his 9th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Man at first, 1 away. Now snap throw to first.
No, he's
Rosario
safe.
dives back in. Rosario runs. Pitch misses.
Inside.
High left.
Well, I'm pretty sure he was picked off on that.
And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Now he breaks his back. Kinsler On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here at American Family Field. And now Jordan Westburg. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. Holy Toledo. He'll circle the bases, and they inch closer. It's 5.
Go 1 by 1 here. Play small ball, be smart with it.
5-2. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. And a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Real Muto down to first with it. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Roman Anthony. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball in the play. Anything can happen at that point.
1 down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Carson Kelly. Swing and a miss. Going 1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
2 down, nobody on. And that one is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I'm reading that.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one misses up and in. Ball 2. There's another, and that's 3. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Kobe Mayo. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. And that's ball 3. The inside edge. 3 balls, no strikes. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Where am I missing?
Bryce Terang, the next to hit.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out.
Caglione to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, no outs. And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Strike on the inside corner. First and second here, no outs. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. You leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Grounder might be 2. 1 second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Right side. Jenkins settles under it. He's there.
Top 8.
He's got it. And the inning is over. Back here in Milwaukee at the plate, Jack Caglione. Young back to work. And a foul ball.
So it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pulls that one foul. Outside low.
2 strikes.
And that's ball 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pitch
We got a full
misses,
count.
and that's ball 3. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's Mike Trout. One for 3.
Slider fast, so you're going to throw sliders outside already. Got it. Please tell me that's gone.
Young going back. Up against the wall and brings it in. 2 outs, base is empty. Jason Dominguez digs in now. Swing and a line drive ripped down into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Some idiot. Knowing he's about to throw me garbage. Got righty, lefty, righty.
On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Felix Bautista taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That's to third. A sliding stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play. So digging in, Matt Wallner.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
That's towards center. Anthony. 2 away down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first. And talk about efficient.
Together here, man.
We go to the 9th. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Santana, in his 5th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. The 1-1. Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first, and they get the leadoff man of the 9th. So up next, Jordan Westburg. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. You're at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Stop swinging at that crap.
Count full.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Three-two now.
Damn
Gets
it.
a piece and stays
How am
alive.
I'm not that far down.
Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. The batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. And that'll do it. And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shelby saying so long.
Nobody's really going to take and say those say anything. Even if you're going to trash already, I'm not. I understand that. It is what it is. Like, and I'm swinging that crap. That's the other thing, too.
not really hit on them. Like batters. Like, my hits are spread, but my outs are atrocious. And too many Ks outside. Like, I took a good bit, but yeah, it's crazy. And missing. Strikeout pitches. Oh, that's rough. Got a base on ball, of course. Like, timing good. Timing early. Timing late. Timing extreme. Brother. A bunch of weak contact. Perfect 2-2-4. Two sliders and a circle down the middle. I mean, I really didn't fault either way, I guess. See where we sit rating-wise. I'm pretty sure that's a drop. I'm not sure if you get a drop even though it's your first game. So, yeah, we're sitting at 0. Master gets a hundo there. See if we close anything out for ourselves. Alright, so we do get Mark Davis out of that. Multiplayer, we do close a bunch. Take the O's for 4,000. Love that for ourselves. Kind of building that program a little bit here. See what else we kind of throw together here. Socks for 2,000. Which that probably won't. I probably like not gonna use too much sock besides pitching wise, so maybe Big hurt, but I was just taking good cuts with him in Conquest, so I don't know if I'm gonna use him ranked wise because I don't feel like that's a smart move for me. Not taking good, good cuts in Conquest. I'm sure as heck not gonna take good cuts in ranked. We get spring training out of that just by playing a game. Gonna hit us there. Of course, we're not gonna get the pipeline out of that with the loss. Kind of see how we look overall. We'll have to open some packs too after. Maybe a closeout for the night is open packs. Going Michael King, Jazz, Ellie, Sammy, Ted, Jason, Sand, Theo. He's got a pretty good lineup.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Hitmen taking on the Tides.
You got to get one out of all this.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go, and on the hill, Michael King.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Leading off, Ozzie Smith.
Sinker, circle, fastball, sweeper, slider.
That one fouled off.
Really aggressive for a start there.
Into center. Doyle calls it in, and there's one away.
Doyle and center.
Roman Anthony will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Carson Kelly. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz.
Come on, that's got to be a little harder.
Fires across the diamond, and that is that.
First kick swinging all the way there.
Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Roki Sasaki. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes this stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
On to first. One up, one down. So digging in, Elly De La Cruz.
So here's a fun note on Elly. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
2 down, base is empty. And here is Sammy Sosa. Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
That's the 3rd out, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. King back to work. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make
the tag, and he's out. And now batting, Mike Trout. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. Next to hit, Jack Caglione.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Beautiful.
Hauls it in to end the inning.
Launch goes dog water.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Jason Varitek. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez balls it in, and there's one away. Anthony Santander at the plate. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
That's got to be hung. Like, I don't understand that.
And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
Okay.
Base is empty, one away. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. And he got him to chase.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Now it's going to be Brenton Doyle. Out to short, Smith. In plenty of time first. And that is that. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. And the batter now, Ian Kinsler. And that is out of play.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Line drive. They got it for out number 2. And now it's going to be Jordan Westburg. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Grounds one to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
He's not safe. Come on.
Set for the bottom of the third, and here is Brayden Taylor. Inside, ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And that is cut on and missed. 1-1. And now it's even 1-1. That's a little bit low. And that skips into dirt. That one lifted to left. Dominguez has this one sized up. 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Foul ball. Chisholm, 27 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. Hard hit to third. To first. Now 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That's hard hit on the line. And that'll do it. Start of the fourth. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ozzie Smith. Swinging a foul straight back. Just missed. Line drive. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Am I executing?
Now, Roman Anthony. Fly to left his first time. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
I feel like that was on the edge.
Taylor makes the grab. 2 down. Carson Kelly getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Sinkers there, and then he's going outside.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings and misses. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, digging in, Sammy Sosa. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Now at the plate, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped.
That's ripped by Ted, bro.
That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Wastes no time there. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground right side. Throws to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Now a fly ball to right center. Anthony heading to the alley. Grabs it on the run. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the fifth. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Tap foul to plate.
Well, these players, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And it's caught for the out. Here's Mike Trout. He was late there, strike one.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next to hit, Jack Paglione. Wide to center his first time he's 0 for 1. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Up the middle. Out number 3. And we're back. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Sasaki back to work. To third, Westbrook. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Late on that fastball.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And he handles it himself for the out. Taylor, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Hit in the air, left field. Smith makes the catch, inning over.
Got to figure out one of these innings.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Now it's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. That one the other way. Makes the grab, one down. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Hit weakly on the ground.
Garbage,
Chisholm.
but I'm on it. I love that.
Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So up next, Jordan Westburg.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that one hammered way back there.
Under it.
Pulls it in on the warning track.
That should have been gone. He left that out, too.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. This one in the air, center field. Anthony should have this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes the defender is there to make a play.
And that one fouled off.
Inside, ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Kinsler handles, throws to first. Inning over. And we're back. Now here is Ozzie Smith. And that one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Roman Anthony. Hit hard on the ground to short.
Can't hit a damn ball.
Sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carson Kelly.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Rolls across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Ted Williams. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. Jason Varitek now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Clobber to right field. Way back. Gone.
Fastball literally got left middle, and I feel like
And they add a run. It's 2-0. One down. Yeah. Anthony Santander digs in now. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 3-0. Out to short. Smith over to first in time. And Hernandez is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Brenton Doyle will hit next. There's a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue when you look at the first inning. That's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Ripped to short. Smith over to first in time. That's the inning.
We've got to learn how to use the bats, guys.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Hit on the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good, balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And the batter now, Mike Trout. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now the first baseman, Jack Caglione. Fouled off. He was late.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. He was all over that one. Really.
He threw sinkers.
Important at bat coming up now.
2 on, 1 out. At the plate, Ian Kinsler. Fouled off down to right side.
I figured he'd go right.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Quick feed to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
No ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to center field. Doyle trying to get to it. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Down the third baseman, Brayden Taylor. Sasaki back to work. Ground ball right side. Slings to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Westberg falls it in, 2 away. Still 2 down now, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. Popped up. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
Fastball
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Suter measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a splitter, a 4-seam. Oh, wow, what a stop. And very nicely done for the out. And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Travis Bazzana.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Towards first. Santander steps on the bag. Now only 1 out remaining. And now Roman Anthony. Hit to right, and that should do it. That's the ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
The shutout in this one, 3-0, our final score.
Just swinging at everything, and he's putting stuff in the zone, so it's hard to play, because once you get one strike, man, it feels like it's over, but it's probably not, so. Love that for him, though. Guessing we're closing multiplayer or no Ranger. See, Ozzy's got the speed if I can get on base with him. Go ahead and insert. We're gonna go Carson Williams. I like Zach more here, but he's got no power. A lot of lefties. I can't go that. See how we look here. Feel like we're sitting pretty good there. We'll see how that plays. Ten out of 22 is not the best. We've also scored 2 runs, and some other guys here have scored freaking 50. So see how we sit here, man. Come on, kid. We'll wait, brother. It's fine. Pretty interesting lineup for him coming here.
Welcome to Ship It Stadium. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Tijuana taking on the just about set to go now. And towing the slab, Al Leiter. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Travis Bazzana, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is down low.
Okay.
Ground ball up the middle. Williams fires to first on the run, and he gets him. Nicely done. Here's the center fielder, Seiya Suzuki. High fly ball out to left field. Dominguez. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 up, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Yordan Alvarez at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Next offering
that's
misses, and it's 1-1.
Brother.
2-1.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Sosa, not sure what to expect after that first pitch.
2-0 the count.
In the dirt, blocked. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere.
I don't know if I like Outlier pitching for me.
And another ball. Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that
3-1.
fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Gets it to first. Third out.
Tijuana Wall Builders. Love it for this guy. He's got a Trump Make America Great logo.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starting pitcher,
Got a,
Shota Imanaga.
lefty
What do you have
here.
on him, Siggy?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working.
can hit the
But
ball
if he
this
can
game.
control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Leading off, Travis Bizzana. And a ground ball to first. And he's out on the tag. Here's Trout.
That's through. Nope.
Seager fires over to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 down, bases empty. Max Clark, the next to hit. And that's in the
1-0.
dirt. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Good pitch. You gotta play.
Reaches over the
Okay.
wall, and
Okay.
he's got it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Mookie now, and he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
0-2.
Base knock center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That was hung? Like, where did he get a piece of that at?
Seager stands in
Outside,
now.
okay.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball could be 2.
That's
1 out in
Probably
the second.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And here's the first baseman, Mark McGuire. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Betts, the runner at second with 1 away. And that just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
So up next, Manny Ramirez. Base hit center field. Flying around third is Betts. The tag, and he's
He's in there, he's
and it's
safe.
1-0.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
0-1.
Will Smith now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like
0-2.
you are in command.
struck him out swinging. Throws
That's
to
an out.
first. Third out, and that ends the frame. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Thingy. On the ground to short, Seager zips it to first and quickly one away in the second. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Sosa makes the grab for the second out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Carson Williams. Pitches
One ball,
in the
no
dirt,
strike.
ball one.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And that extends the inning.
Something. We need more than that, though.
And now the first baseman, Jack Paglione. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
0-1.
Little chopper rolls foul. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one not
1-2.
close. Now 1-2. In the dirt, but kept close.
They're clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning.
I guess.
All set for the start of
happy
the inning.
he's
Now
getting
it's the
the,
second
the
baseman,
corner
Travis
by the
Bazzana. In the air, out towards left center. Dominguez makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate.
Oh, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the
No ball,
first
one strike.
Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Snags it for the second out. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First
That's
pitch
inside
just
ball.
misses.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Clark makes the catch. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Dylan Cruz. Shota back to work. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
So clearly he was ready to hit right
Yeah,
there.
I've
And
been
now a
using,
chance to maybe get
catcher's
creative
guard
on
it.
offense
Like,
with
I'm
good
doing
speed on
strike
first.
high, but,
And now here is
I actually
Samuel
don't like
Basallo. Suzuki running hard for it. Hauls it in,
It's,
one away.
I'm not seeing the ball get a strike zone high. So I need to
Here's
take
the
it.
second baseman, Travis
I'm with you, though,
Bazzana.
man. I'm with
He's
you.
0 for 1.
Boog, the runner at first
I'm
needs
just
to be
thinking of
careful
crap.
right here. He's dealing with a pickoff
Like that.
artist on the mound.
Ground ball left
I
side.
mean,
And
luckily
that's a base
that
hit.
gets through for me, but
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
I've got to start picking better pitchers.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Off the
That's
plate
inside. That's a ball.
1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. With every
Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Save!
comes through to drive in a pair and give them the lead. Nice line drive to full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it
I
into
thought
the
he
outfield.
left that.
Next to hit, Max Clark. Sosa makes the play, Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end
I
the
know
inning.
Sosa's got a decent arm.
Out of the fourth, and here is Sosa to the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases.
I guess that was more center.
Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Right.
Everything came together for him. Everything was mechanically sound with that
Dominic,
swing right there. I mean, that's pretty
been
much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long
Throw
extension
the ball!
after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Here comes Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the grab, and there's
Dan,
two
I don't
gone.
play too much.
Well, it's a tough play for the
range,
infielder,
man.
ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him
started
that's saying,
to go
hey,
off
where
last
you
night
at,
with a buddy of
outfielder?
mine.
Call me off. But
Teamwork
he
thing
stayed
goes from there.
focused and made a nice catch right there.
McGuire swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Sia strikes him out for the second time today. Bottom of the 4th, here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
See if we can't make him pay a little bit more here.
Hit on the ground to short. Seager on to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Flied to right his first time.
No.
On the ground, and he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Williams stands in now and watches strike one. And it's fouled away.
That circle change dropping late is a great pitch. Like,
Gonna count 1
That's
and
the
2.
ball.
good sweeper inside.
Fights it off. You'll see
I
another.
was reading fastball too. Bring me back inside. We're gonna ambush inside. I think he comes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That
That's
misses
in.
the
Ball.
zone.
Inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
We should go outside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it
Dropping my
again.
PCI
Well,
under
he's
that,
desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just
Go in
change
high
speeds a
without
little
you.
bit, try to move it around,
Count is full.
create just
Yo,
a
what's up,
little bit
buddy?
of illusion at
How
the
you
end.
doing? Oh, I appreciate that. Trying.
This one popped
I'm
up right side.
trashing myself right now, but
Makes
trying.
the grab,
Trying to
and
get there,
that'll
man.
end the
Trying to get there.
inning.
Trying to get some music in the background. Gameplay for me is dog water right now. But first ranked,
And
I want to
welcome
get
back
into
to
the
the
VR a little
ballpark.
bit more this
Now
year.
the left
so
fielder,
the
Manny
big thing
Ramirez.
is, getting in this weekend classic, of course.
And a big swing and a miss.
Kind of working for
Well,
me.
these guys
0-1.
just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone
I had a
all
hell of a
game,
time with my
and it's
buddy
led to
last
some
night playing.
frustrating moments.
No
They've
ball,
been
2
fooled
strikes.
quite a bit today.
Like co-op range was pretty fun.
Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout.
Dan, he tells me not to swing it.
And up to the plate is Will
That's the
Smith.
other thing too.
First
so.
round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a drive, deep right field.
I'm for it though.
And that's a foul ball. another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Both 2 in this one. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it hits the fence. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
That changeup
So
inside
runner at
probably
second, 2
wasn't
down.
the,
Seiya
wasn't the
Suzuki
best.
getting ready to hit.
So
Swings through that one
out
for
as
strike
well
1.
right there.
It's 0-1.
Bazzana at second with 2 down. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Strike 3, got him
Out of that.
swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
All right, we got to get some bats here. I gotta take some pictures for one thing.
And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Jack Caglione. First pitch,
Nope.
and he just misses.
Take over, get a strike. Then maybe that's what we.
1-0.
We gotta play some game here, you know.
And there's the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and
Get
that
this
pitch
pitch
did
count
a
up.
good
He's at
job
34,
to straighten him up a bit.
34.
Mission accomplished.
So
There's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
that's
Swings
falling.
and blasts one deep
That's
to left
falling.
center.
That's
Suzuki,
falling.
long run on his horse. Unable to get there, and it's in the gap.
Come on,
Around second
Gates.
now, as they still don't have it.
Beautiful. Love
Safely
that
into
stuff.
third with a lead-off triple.
I'm not exactly sure what his dive there was. I mean, I know he was reaching, but
In scoring position,
Should know,
no
man.
outs. Dylan Cruz
David
digs
Robertson
in now.
coming in for him. 125 clutch. First time I've ever seen this guy. Cutter, curve, and a slider. I'm guessing more sliders is probably on the get.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, these
Right at the
players
bottom
doing a
of
good
the-
job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me
That
is
knuckle
how they've
curve on
only
the-
struck
on
out
the shot.
one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really
I'd go
making the
slider
defense
way
work by
outside
just
here.
putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
He goes down looking.
Where's that apple?
Here's the catcher, Samuel
Top
Vassallo.
corner. Okay.
He swings and drives one out to
That's a
deep
good
left
one,
field.
though.
Ramirez ranging back and makes the grab. Runner tags for
That puts us
third.
up by 2.
The
Love that for
relay
ourselves.
throw.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that right from third.
In the air, left field. Ramirez makes the catch, and that'll do it.
All right, up by 2. That helps us out a little bit.
All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's
Top
going to
6,
be
50 pitches in
Yordan
by
Alvarez.
Al. We're going to keep him here.
Leiter back
Try
to
get
work.
through 6.
Hee-haw!
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch
0-1.
strikes as a hitter. You got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch
That
count
missed.
and
That's
into the
ball.
bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
1-1.
That's going to be hung a little bit, I bet.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1-2. The count.
Just
That's a ball.
missed.
I did change his eyes there.
To the right side. And that one handled.
Yeah,
He
Yordan
takes it on his
should
own.
back his back.
Now one
Love that
gone
stuff.
at the top
One
of the
down.
6th.
All right, Sammy, do
Stepping
we
in,
go inside?
Sammy Sosa. 1 for 2.
Go high and inside here to start us off.
Swing and a miss. Strike
Looks like
one.
he is
0-1.
And C2.
Just
that's
off
it.
the inside edge. So now 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground, right side.
Good chase.
To first, and that quickly 2 away.
So,
And now it's Mookie Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back there. And out of here. That'll
like,
fire
I've got
up
to
the
be leaving
dugout.
those over
It's
the plate
3-2.
a little bit more.
2 outs,
Yeah, like, that
nobody
is
on.
not even
Here's Sneaks to the
close.
plate
I'm
now.
having a rattle on my controller for zone.
Swing and a miss,
Come on.
strike 1.
And because of that big power
0-1.
arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good
0-2.
runner. That's impressive.
And that's
That's the ball.
downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good whip by Burrow.
Hit hard, base hit.
He was waiting.
So he
I think
gets
he
on
started
base
to wait
and
a
keeps
little
it
bit more
going.
on my slider to lefty.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Yep, chasing like a mother.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Inside,
That's
just
gotta be a
missed.
strike,
Late swing, fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout.
All right, quality 6, quality start for us. We got to look to the pin.
Well, we go bottom 6, and now the DH, Mike Trout.
Where do you have Cutter, Circle,
Trout, 33 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. There's a strike.
That Cutter trailed a lot more than I thought it would. Circle. Slider on that one, okay. Go knuckle. Good rip though.
Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into
Gets him,
center.
bro. Yep, gets him. Big stick here.
So up next, Max Clark.
Yeah.
And that's just foul.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Sosa brings it in.
Inside
And there's one
Cutter,
down.
and I don't get.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jordan Westberg. He's grounded out a couple of times. Trout on the move to the right side, and it's through for a hit.
Couldn't run, baby.
They'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a simple ground ball the other way.
All
They
right,
had
Jason,
eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the
Yeah.
ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a
0
hole.
balls, 1 strike.
Dominguez at the plate now as he chases after that one. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. Throw to first.
Safe.
baby.
Let's go. Give me that
Never
run.
knows that if he can beat out the back end of this double play, that runner from third is going to score. That's an RBI. You help your team and you keep the line moving. Really good job right there.
Squirts away a little bit.
Getting crazy here.
Dominguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. The kick and the pitch. Runner
Hit.
goes. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Throw safe.
Throwing me a knuckle and a slider. I go back. Slider.
Foul ball still 0-2. And the pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it.
Good pitching by him. Got us 1 though. Gets us back 2 out. We're gonna look relief here.
We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Got righty, lefty. Go Mason. And
Pitching change here, Mason Miller.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That one in triple digits.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Will Smith to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Here.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, the tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Trying to run a major
So
base.
digging in, Travis Bassano.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
The other way, makes
Thank
the
you for
grab,
making a
and
play
that's
that
the
time.
inning. Bottom of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Jack Caglione.
No.
Late swing, foul to the left.
He's leaving it hanging like catch the freaking barrel here, brother. Good pitch.
Inside, ball.
Good pitch.
Line drive, base hit, right field.
Gets it the runner.
And the leadoff man aboard. So up next.
See what he brings in. Threw me a bunch of knuckle curves, which I would have thrown a bunch of probably sliders and cutters, which he did have a bunch of cutters. So good for him though.
Dylan Cruz.
Edwin Diaz got a fastball, slider, fastball. Okay, playing me corners.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
All right, let's battle here.
Now the catcher up to hit, Samuel Basallo. Hit on the ground to the right
That's
side.
foul.
And it goes just foul. On the ground, could be 2. There's one. To McGuire in time. That's an inning-ending double play.
Slide, but
For the top of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Wow, no fair right
No
there.
one.
I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap.
Come on, kid.
Oh, 0-2.
Next offering is outside. Good eye in that spot.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 3. Slider right there.
0-1.
And swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders
0-2.
down an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That's the
Good
ball.
eye right there.
1-2.
Not close
2-2.
with that
Okay.
one. And the count is 2-2.
I got accuracy off on that one. We're not bad on it though.
Strike 3 and
Sit down,
that's 2
kid.
in a
You want to
row.
swing?
2 outs, base is empty. Sammy Sosa will hit next.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Looking very
All right,
settled on the mound here in the
the,
8th. One more
turn
out.
down
They'll
here.
probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Drink those beers, boys. Drinking some Guinnesses, huh?
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. That
Get
one
outta here.
ripped right center
Get
field.
outta here.
Going back
Get out of here. Damn it.
onto the track,
Track
and
it.
he makes the catch. Here's Mike Trout. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard
Gotta
for him
play,
to
gotta
cover
play, gotta play,
middle
gotta play,
away,
gotta play.
and that's where a pitcher can really
Look at
finish
Mark.
off that
Big,
batter.
Big Mac over
McGuire
there.
pulls that one down, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Max Clark. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first,
Manny
heading
with
for
the
2.
Reds has that
And he's in
flag
with a stand-up
again
double.
in trade.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball
0-1.
straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. That one
No,
just
that missed.
misses.
That's a ball.
Clark on at second with 2 down.
1-2.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
All right. Betts-Seeger McGuire.
We go to the 9th. Here's Betts. Miller back to work. And there's the strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets
No
a
ball,
little
1
tighter.
strike.
Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Ball 1
That's
there.
the ball. 1-1.
Out towards left center. Dominguez under it. And there's
One
one
down.
down.
Let's go. 2 more.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Liam Hendricks.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Inside,
that's the
just
ball.
missed.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That one's spoiled, and
Wait on a curveball.
the count now 2-1.
Let's go, kid. 2 outs to work with here, man. 2-1 count. 1 down.
Yeah, there's a
No
ball.
ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. You're in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up,
Take your
slightly in.
baseball for.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
No,
McGuire
that's inside.
up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss.
It's had a tough day at the plate.
1-1.
3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the
Westberg. There's one. And that's a
Got
double
it.
play to end it.
Shut it down.
way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them off. Huge double play to end this ball game.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Love that for ourselves. Pete was stuck under a freaking thing there too. Love to see it. You know, plus a hondo. We'll have to look and see. I'm not sure how ranking works. I know we haven't been taking plus hundreds, I'll tell you that right now. Alright, so we do get a boss flying, Alex, some deluxes. So let's see what we closed here so we can keep track of it. If you guys are wanting a tracker, we got DD Trackers command in chat. It is not a clean one. I will probably get a clean one up here soon. That way you have something. But it's the one that I'm using, so you can kind of see where I'm at as well. Gives you an idea. Did 50 hits with the Guardians too. Like, it's not too bad. Not really using a specific team, so that's the other thing too. Just trying to field where I like. 1000 XP on that. We got Gordon available. I do like Alex Gordon, favorite Royals player. Jersey's upstairs, hanging right now. So not sitting too bad overall. Let's see. Now playing left field. I think I'm playing third, okay. Probably gonna stay with Jordan there. We do gotta look at pitch selection too, so Rook, I am not a big fan of pitch selection by him. It's actually not too bad there. Arrieta, not bad. I like Sells. See, I like Noah, it's just getting him where you need him. Bring McKenzie in because I do like McKenzie, and then everybody else kind of sits decent for us. Starting pitching. There's Lawler. Lawler plays third as well, short and third. 97, 76, 72. We got 67. 60. I'm gonna go Waller there instead of Carson. I kind of want to go back to Carson Kelly. Travis Trout, Max, and then maybe we take Westbrook and put Dylan, because we've been swinging better with Dylan. Move that around there. That down. Not unless we start off righty, but then we'll double righties somewhere else too. So, I mean, like, we're good. I like Travis leading us off and Trout. I feel like that's a pretty good combo. Travis has the speed, Trout has speed, and Max. So. So then ranked wise, do I get... Alright, so the awards are at 2. So same as co-op. Alright. BRB, boys. I'm gonna let the music play. Hit that BRB for you. Other thing too, had to grab another brewski. We'll kind of see how it plays out here. Earbuds are like jacking with me a little bit tonight. Wild. See what we get here. Crack that Yingling for us. Cheers to you guys out there too. Nope. I think we're gonna go Mackenzie Gore here. Been using him in co-op a good bit, him and Messina, but I did not want to put Messina in my starting rotation. We'll get Gore in here though. I do like Gore's overall. So Fitting Shada again, Walker Seager, Atani. That's a great pull by that kid. Alright, a little worried. But let's get it.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the United States going up against Toronto. All right, just about set to go. Getting the nod in this one, Shota Imanaga. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Playing in Toronto as well.
Ready to go? Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
Got fastball, splitter, sweeper, circle, and a
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Hits the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Started off like that.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Right,
and now batting Mike Trout.
I knew that was coming.
In the dirt.
So as you guys see, too,
No
I don't play
outs.
strike
Runner
zone.
on second.
I feel like I have a pretty good read on it.
That misses the
ball, one
zone.
strike.
And that's ball one.
On pitching and batting. Bro, come on.
This one in the dirt.
So third, okay. That's what we're screwing with the first bat at.
In the dirt.
No. Leave the runner, though.
Over to first. One out in the top of the first. Max Clark, the next to hit. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Fasano stands at third with one gone in the inning. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Swing and a miss. This changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and that squirts through. And they'll score first. It's 1-6.
Love that for us, man.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner on the go. In the dirt, blocked. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Soler gets under it. And there are 2 down.
The question is, do we
So taking in Jordan
take
Lawler.
third?
Runner takes off. Foul ball there.
I can look on the over the bounce.
Out to short. Seager tosses across the first. That ends the inning. And
So I
stops
got it,
things
man.
from
Like,
getting
I
out
get
of
on
hand.
base, you're gonna throw trash the rest of the game. Like
Back
I
here
love
at Rogers
players
Center.
that
And
fucking don't
today
play.
on the hill, Mackenzie Gore. What do you look for here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Already got it.
Just miss. This to third, Westburg. Zips it across. One gone, bottom half of the first.
I see how you.
So now it's Corey Seager. Siggy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. That one catches the zone, and that's strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. Outside low, and a count 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Late with the swing there. 2 outs, base is empty. Not even close there. One.
Come on, kid.
And one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
That misses, and it's 2-2.
That game like, man. Well got from up there.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider
Fix your
down and
internet.
away.
Whatever bullshit you're trying to pull.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout.
Track game.
And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
That's annoying. All of a sudden we got game lag going on. Love that.
Back now in Toronto. Second inning set to go. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason
Fastball,
Dominguez.
split, super, circling in that curve.
In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got a change up and a pretty good one, too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Next offering is fouled back. Dominguez on at first, nobody out. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. And now Jack Paglione. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Out to short. Seager whips it across. That's the third out.
So this kid's literally going to throw dirt balls the whole game. Listen, man, if you're on online play and a guy gets on,
Bottom of the
you should go
second.
to
Jorge
fix the rate
Soler up at the plate.
without literally just throwing shit in the dirt the whole time. He went.
Soler tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. And a pitch. And that clips the inside corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it is
2 balls,
2-1.
1 strike. Ball, that's inside.
And a foul ball.
Question is the
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nick Kurtz now at the plate. And a foul ball. Outside low. And 1-1.
1-1.
That's to third. Oh, great grab on the dive.
Wing
The
it.
throw. He is safe. And that was bang, bang at first.
good pickup though.
1 gone, runner at first. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Strike 1.
Oh look, I didn't throw you a junk ball.
0-1.
Ball. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. There's a swing and a miss.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
And here is Michael Conforto. And a slider in there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now backs against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
You kick me, boy?
Ripped on a line. He's got it, and that is that.
Here. 1, 2, 3 coming up for us. Let's manufacture one more run.
And we're back on to the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Shota back to work. Bazzana throws right, bats left. 22 years old, and he's a native of Australia. Cut on and lifted in the air. Soler gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Remember that one.
Jenkins ranging
Good
into
pitch,
the
too,
alley.
with the split.
And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now Max Clark. That one in the dirt.
No strike.
And that is ball 1.
That's on a line.
Reaching for it and brings it in.
Good contact, just on a line to him. Tells me I was dead on that. 8-9-1 for him. Gunner, Christian, and Walker. You got lefty, righty, lefty, I think.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And another
Why am I
ball.
way off with my pitch? Is my energy that bad?
Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Come on,
So up next, Christian Moore.
I'm
First
lagging.
offering, and it just misses.
I'll give you a second. I'll give you a second to fix your own shit because you were literally doing whatever to the bull. Like, how am I lagging on my side, but I'm not lagging when I'm hitting?
Big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, and he went. And the count
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
Now one miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Clark pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the
Is
run
there a
right
thing
there. He
called
saved
pitch lag?
extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jenkins now at the plate as he swings through
Ball
strike
1's the
1.
count.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence
Yeah,
out there on the
1 ball,
mound that
1
you can win this battle.
Squirts away a little bit. Henderson, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And it stays fair. They get it in quickly. So first and second now 1 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that,
0-1.
more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
On the ground to first. Rounds forward, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on it.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. There's 2 away. The relay, not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
There you go. Nice little RBI there to bring it back. Got the job done.
Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler. And that one upstairs, ball 1. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deep into this game. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He was all over that one. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
0-1 for the count.
The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that they get the force inning over, and it could have been worse.
Good by him. I do have a lot of pitches. He's worked me full, but
Start of the 4th, and here is Dylan Cruz.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Gathered in by Seager, throw to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Lawler stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
he
Swing
hung
and a
back.
high
Come
fly
on.
ball right field. Jenkins pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Contact.
Jenkins
Not so much
brings
the
it in
pitch,
for the
but
3rd
I'm not
out.
getting any good contact.
Back here at
like I'm
Rogers
hitting
Center,
like a
and
freaking
now
pony.
Dalton rushing. And first offering a fastball for a strike. Just off the outside edge. To the right side, and that chance handled. Caglione takes it himself, 1 up, 1 down. The batter will be Michael Conforto. He's over 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Bazana tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the 3rd baseman, Gunnar Henderson. On the ground, out to short. Lawler tossed to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back now in Toronto. Now the 3rd baseman, Jordan Westburg. In the air, right field.
Right at it.
Soler makes the catch, and there's 1 down. And now it's going to be Jack Caglione. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. The second for 1. Let it go. What a quick killing to end the... And we're back. Now at the plate, Christian Moore. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And misses inside.
Bro, this guy's got some kind of fucking glitch going on some shit. Like,
Swing and a miss.
how can I
When
not
you throw a
throw?
fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And that one handled, whips it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Just missed.
I'm not sure how we're going to like
Up the middle, Bazzana. Throw, picked it first, got him. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Corey Seager. In the air to left center. Dominguez hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Slides, but it gets by him. Here comes the throw, and he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Line drive to short, and caught.
Nice swing with good, solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 2-2. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. All right there's a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple.
that's another.
Hammered on the line, base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Picks himself up at RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short. Long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swings through that one.
This is one of those situations the infielders to pre-plan and understand the ball's going to be hit extremely hard.
There at second,
Bags,
though.
but he kicks
And at
off his
first.
glove.
Let's go.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Still able to come through behind him the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Dominguez
that ball
in the
went out.
box here. Lets that one go for a ball. In the air, out towards right center.
That's
Jenkins
runs, right?
On the move. Into the alley. Can't get there. Base hit. Heading for the plate. 1 runs in.
Well done. Drives in the
Felt
run.
like that was
pretty
more
much split
gap
the
than
zone
gap
down
on
the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now, Jordan Westburg.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Good splitter, though.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Right side, hard hit. The throw to first. Got the out. So 2 down now, and here is Jack Caglione. 1 for 2. There's a swing and a drive.
Thought I had more of that.
Conforto makes a move towards the gap. Makes
Great
the grab,
pitching.
and that is that.
Good change by him, too, there. See, Ohtani coming
Bottom
up.
of the 6th. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat I mean, you're talking about someone that can steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swings and chases a low one there.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play. He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Stays alive. Swing and a pop-up. Lawler sizing this one up. Makes the grab, one away. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. On the ground, Bazzana. There's one out. What a double play that
Yes,
was.
sir.
Inning over.
Yes, sir. Holy crap, that was close on both sides. That could score out, though. 6 innings. God knows.
Back here at Rogers Center, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Carson Kelly.
Fastball, splitter, curve. All right.
Duran back to work. And that is out of play.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Jenkins makes the grab, and there's one away.
Travis can't hit another
Here's the
double.
second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Swings through that one for strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a
Get out
chance.
there.
Just
Great
missed
catch,
it.
Mike.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And first offering is fouled off.
Over his head.
Line drive, base hit.
Is that 2? That's 2.
Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Clark stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Safe.
Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang, play to end the inning. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. New pitcher on now, Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken back as you drive back to the dugout.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Gunnar Henderson Wilson at the plate. How did so many teams pass on this guy in the draft?
God, you know the teams were interested, but just went in different directions. Phillies had Bryson Stott graded better, and the Yankees went with Volpe when they had the chance to draft Gunnar. Lots of good players in that draft class, and so good to see them panning out.
And a base hit up the middle.
Felix, I need you to field.
And that keeps the inning alive.
Take one off the kneecap.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Ball one,
Pitch in the dirt. Ball one.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Hammers that one deep left field.
Really
And
not even
first
close to where it's supposed to be.
And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4. So
Dead.
2 away with nobody on.
Dead center.
Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins.
Oh, that's upstairs.
That one is
So I
upstairs.
feel like Syracuse,
Hit in the air, center field. Clark
like
settles
Syracuse
underneath it. He's got it.
The ball turned out
And that is out number 3.
slow. I know we're on veteran, but it looks slow. Good rip there for him. By the 9.
And we're back. We go to the 8th, and the batter. Now, Dylan Cruz. That one out to right.
Give me more. Give me more.
Soler puts it away. 1 away. Jordan Lawler getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Home one's the count.
Lifted
Oh,
in the
my
air, right
late.
center field.
It's a
Soler
fucking
settles under
curveball,
and makes the catch. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Jason Dominguez will hit next. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Right side. And it goes just foul. And he grounds one to the right side. Fair ball.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next offering, popped in the air, right field, reaching for it, makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Andrew Miller gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. This is the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2.
Got him swinging. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
0-1's the count.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swings through that.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beat. And now the right fielder, Jorge Soler. First pitch just misses. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Holding on to a 1-run lead. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Off the mark there. 2-1.
1 strike.
Give me a call for 1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Backs up the middle and a base hit. tying run is on base.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And that one missing low.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 2-1. And there's a ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
2 outs. Got him. That K is his third of the game. Back here at Rogers Center, digging in, Jack Taglione. In the dirt, ball 1. High fly ball out towards left field. And that is a foul ball. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Conforto calls it in, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Hit the air, left field. Conforto settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
All right. Who do we got coming up here?
Back now in Toronto. And now Dalton rushing. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Michael Conforto.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That's strike 1.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spin on anything that's down.
Reaching down and makes the grab. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Down and away for ball 1. Lifted in the air, out to left. The catch is made to end it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
Decent ball play by everybody. See what we have there. I feel like we probably closed out a couple. I feel we should have closed out a couple. I'm not. Does 200 move us up? I don't. I gotta learn rank more, man. Kenzie, Jace getting pluses. We get Polo Grounds, Terry, Sean Green, 15th triple, a bunch of packs. Love that for us. 15 triples. That's getting there. We're only 295 off-ish. 50 Ks. Get the 4,000 with the Nats there. Love that for ourselves. Not sure I'm gonna fix that one there. Okay. Nats get 5 wins. If we're putting the innings in, we're getting the wins with them, getting the K. It's getting little by little, and that's what you need. D-backs get the 1,000 for us, which that opened Sean Green for us, so we do need to bring him in for our Diamond Dynasty team. Guess I'll switch where I'm at too, so you get to see a little bit of that. I'm pretty sure the percentage isn't that bad. Most of my stuff's all like 1Z, 2Z, it's Team Affinity, so we're not exactly moving far in it, if you know what I mean. Not till they really. Kick it back. I think we're back. Of course, I don't have a live stream on TikTok. Sorry, guys. Look at this. So legitimately, we have 2 more games. We're still a bronze 1 because bronze moves at 390, but in ranked, we're regular season. Is it 100 per win every time? That's not right. It's gotta change up once we start getting a little bit higher, I'm guessing. 2-2 so far. The squad right there. Grind squad. I'm gonna have to go through and find the guys I've unlocked because I'm not gonna remember shit. I may open packs though. I think that may be the play here. That way I get Griffey too there. Alright, let's go, let's open some packs, see what we got. Let's turn the music up a little bit too. Hopefully you guys can hear that. I'm not sure if you can. Of course, selling all duplicates. I quick flip. You guys want to see the 1x1, I can 1x1, but I do sell here because I don't like going back through my inventory. And this gets me an idea where my stubs are at, so I can try to finish out the live series. We've got a couple teams left, and when I say a couple, probably like 8. So we do have a bunch of the other programs collected, I think, like Pipeline, that kind of stuff. New treads we're still working on. Looking to see how to finish that one out, because I think that's, like, I can't play, like, the showdowns and stuff like that, so we're gonna kind of figure that one out as we go a little bit more. Nothing good so far. A couple diamond uniforms, or gold uniforms at least. What's up, Hawk? Jumping on Warzone, Hawk, brother? There we go. Who do we got? Give me somebody I don't have. Anybody I don't have. Gary? I don't think I have Gary. And that's the new flip, so I don't have Gary. That is a dub. Love to see that. A lot of dubs that we already have. Alright, didn't have Lane Thomas. I thought we had Lane Thomas. Cleveland, we're missing J-Ram, of course. And then once we get him, we're like, you can buy out. Basically, when you get that first guy, you can buy out. I think the only one you can't is like the Braves. I know Sale and Acuna. Sale's more expensive, like 50. Like Acuna's down to 20 something. But any team that you have the one guy on, you damn near can buy out the rest. So if you guys are looking to do your live collections, I like to get up to 35,000. That way I can buy a couple teams. And it makes me not buying, like, I don't buy packs, I don't buy that kind of stuff. Everything I've collected so far has been free pack based, game mode based. That's why I want to play more of the ranks. I'll probably play some of the events. Try to get some of those guys unlocked and stuff like that. So we actually we need to go look and see where we're at on the event too. And then I'm going to have to do an inventory clean out at some point and get a couple of these dubs that I missed. I know I had a couple random MLB game freezes. Pretty sure everybody's kind of had a little bit of that. Alright, let's see what we got in the balling. My Bravo's there with Jared. Love that. Johnny hasn't signed with anybody? I feel like he's not that old. 39, never mind. Okay. He'll be a mid-year guy once a bunch of starters go down. Couple more ballin' packs. Hoping for another diamond. It does not have to be a live series. We want it to be a live series. But the threads are not bad either. At least we're not getting the fives. That's a nice thing. 25s aren't bad, not the best, but not bad. 160, 30 yards. Let's see, we got spring training pack. I think these were like commons. Yeah. Nestor closed out, I'm pretty sure, the Brewers yesterday. Regular season pack, we get a standard pack. You hope they burn those packs, man. Burn them. Deluxes look nice. So we got headliner here. A little bit of money. Pick up the Mark from New York. Standard though. Nothing crazy. A couple kids. Contains one player on deluxes, huh? What do we got? What do we got? We've already got Jason though, so I can sell that card. 16th in the pocket, or 15th in the pocket. That's not bad. See what we got. See what we got. Give me another diamond. Let's see. We've already got Hagen 2, man. Like, dang. Alright, boss. I think we're just gonna go Griffin. Bro, they are expensive right now. There we go, Griffey, though. People are trying. The packs. They don't have anything going. Yeah, we don't have anything going right now. Love that for ourselves. Let's push some collection stuff real quick. 33 there. Where's your judge at tonight? 244. Basically 245. Then you see everybody else is 230. It's like if you hit the bigs, you're good. I mean, Cole's 3, bro. Like if you hit the bigs, you are good. Get your buys in if you hit the bigs. Basically, if you've got that first guy on any team, get your buys in. Just start eating. See, like here, Acuna, 36, and then Sell 30. So Acuna's actually more right now. And then Mike is 3. So we're not talking big money. I do want to close these guys out. So where we at? 146, and then Thor is at 70-ish. Pete's at 1,000. Like, brother. Then I think this is a big one. Yeah, Harp's at 58-ish, and then Zach's at 17, 16 and a half. We're close, man. We need a big hit in one of our packs, and that will help us turn around. Yeah, I was gonna say I think Dodgers are the only one. Ohtani for some reason, you know, Shohei, I feel is just gonna cost money. Like then we get down to Will and it's nothing. Like I did pop the Mookie. I've actually popped 2 Mookies. That's kind of what's filled it the rest of my teams, to say the least. Tatis is at 73, and then Mike's at 1, but he is Supercharger right now, so I love that for him. I don't think I closed anything out that was not claimed already. Right. Spotlight, we shouldn't have any innings. We have Griff. We'll just go ahead and claim it. We're not selling our Griff. Threads, we do pull in 12 there. 20 is our hold. What is Sean Green? Sean Green's got to be like an all-star veteran. He is a vet. Okay. I've got nothing. Nothing in legacy. Actually, alright, we pulled Polo. Alright. Check unis. $50 on the home roads. 110 on MLBs. MILBs, that is. Happy to pull 30 there. We pull 1,000 in. Love that for ourselves. Stadiums we should have. Did we not pull Polo? This Polo is just a thing. Alright, so we're at 383. We only got to get to 575, and then 200,000 is not that bad. We're 4 days in and we're at 200,000, but I did close out. I closed out all of our conquests and everything. So if they release anything, which they'll release the conquests Tuesday, with Jackie's program and all that stuff, right? Yeah, so we're dropping Jackie in the new ranked multiplayer 2 and then the egg. So I need to check the event. Is this the rewards? That is the rewards. Alright, so we pulled Mark. Oh, damn, man. Like, we opened a bunch of stuff. So we pulled Mark out of that. And Terry. Who else is in here? Chase Pack, alright. The Kaboom. I need to change my bats up. I do need to change that up. Veritech. And then Joey Bats. Dude, Veritech has a good bat, too. We're at 49. We need to get to 115. I don't know if that's gonna happen. A hit and BR hit and event. Okay. Homers we're good on. Extra base hits, runs, Ks, hits, and we actually need to pull Mark Davis in. Okay. We got base on balls, baby. Let's go. So I would not say spin like Madden at all. So biggest things I would tell you to do is hit your conquest up. So hit your one diamond quest, that first diamond quest with Soto and Judge. You should be able to close this one out. Think of Risk. Like, I think I've got one open right now, actually. So think of Risk. You're gonna build your squad. Build the best squad you have, brother. Like, I got it. All right, you're gonna think of Risk, and you're just gonna go over areas, and you're gonna have small challenges. So your moments and stuff like that you've had, like strike out a batter, you're gonna have those as well. And then you have Sweepers, this little ball here in the middle. He's gonna have stuff for if you beat him or if you lose against him. Of course, you want to win against him. He'll be on a higher difficulty. Win against him, and then open everything else, and then go after these stadiums, and you'll see where you're at. So I think that first DQ, that first Diamond Quest that I played, I was able to play on All-Star to get Judge and Soto, just by clearing the board, and then you get a bunch of cards and stuff like that. You get packs. So once you get packs, go open them, and you hope for the best. Don't go crazy selling. You don't need to buy packs. Like, I don't believe in that. Everything I've got so far has been just playing and opening. So I'll show you. Like, I'll set a new one for you here too, because I'm got a grind squad and everything else. So my best squad right now, and you got to think I've not bought anything. I've opened what I've won on game modes. So sitting pretty decent, 87 overall. Even the bench, and then my players after that. Like, I mean, you're looking, most of these are easy open. The big things I would tell you to look at as well when you're playing is your team affinities. Like, we'll use the Spanx. So do your moments on each team affinity, and then your missions here. So when you do a moment, you're automatically going to open that rookie per TA. Use that rookie, get it your XP with them, and then that will help you kind of build the rest of the way as you open stuff up, and you'll be collecting your rewards and that kind of thing. So it'll kind of work out for you. You're going to hit all these quick missions. You're going to hit on the rise missions as you go. Don't grind for those. Grind your player. Grind your moments. Like, just don't spin. And then do all your programs, man. Like, all these programs. You should be able to get through everything with just setting lineups and going. Like, that's the easiest thing. Set your lineups and go. In my chat, if you use DD Tracker, I'll actually drop it in for you. This will help you. So, like, I used to handwrite everything out. Like, use that right there, man. It'll assist you with keeping track of your stuff. You just save it, clear it, and then use it. It will help you tremendously to use stuff. As you see, I've got a bunch of programs saved. or complete it, and then your legacy stuff that you work through. So once you get all these programs completed, I would tell you to go to March to October and get some of those rewards. They're pretty nice to pick up. Extra packs as well, XP, stubs. That way, if you do have a bunch of stubs, you can start clearing out some teams in live connection or live collection. So that's just it, man. It just depends on what you want to do. We are going to call it a night. I appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you giving that first time chat. It is much worth it. I much appreciate it. I will be back on tomorrow. I'm probably going to play those last two. I've got work, so try to get those last two weekend classics in. But I appreciate you guys. 2-2 tonight. Decent openings, and have a good one. Be safe out there.